Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. If you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a lot and it's lovely to see new people on the channel. There's been quite a few new people lately, so hi and welcome, and thank you to everyone who's been sticking around for a while. It's lovely seeing you guys comment in my comment section down below. It's great to hear from you guys, so thank you so much. Thanks for being here, thanks for sticking around. It means a lot to us. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to see if we can pick up the energy of what Wallis Simpson feels about Meghan and Harry. Interesting fact, Frogmore Cottage is next to the Royal Burial Ground at Frogmore, where Wallis Simpson is buried. So I just really wanted to see if there was any energy that came through, because there are similarities. They're both American, both divorcees, they both have caused like a kind of abdication. A biographer of Wallis Simpson has come out and said that Meghan doesn't have any of the same attributes as Wallis. There's just nowhere near as a classy dresser and all that kind of stuff. So there is some kind of like beef there. I'm going to be using my Legacy of the Divine Tarot, and I'm just going to shuffle it, and what I do is I bring out statements. So I like do a card, the 1 2 3, and it kind of forms a sentence and then like a statement. So it's a little bit of a slower energy to my usual readings, so let's have a look. Memories, childhood, Ace of Cups, and the Sun. So it's brought back memories, sentiments. It's very sentimental. It's bringing back some memories for her. And there's the Ace of Cups there. It's really kind of triggering this kind of like divine, this love, this harmony around things. And it's bringing up the Sun. And of course, the Sun can mean babies. And that would be a baby boy and baby Archie. So, yeah, she's feeling quite, I would say it's triggered this kind of like this sentimental side. And I think, you know, she sees them as like a baby, and she sees that as being quite a happy and wonderful thing. So that's her the initial energy I'm getting off. And remember, it's not necessarily off her, it's the energy around her. Okay, so what does she think about Meghan leaving the royal family? Oh, she thinks she's made a mistake. Bad travel, 6 of Swords in reverse. She thinks it's kind of, they've left and they haven't thought it through. She thinks they've made a mistake. She thinks they're going to be cast out and hardship done to them. She knows how that feels, because I mean she's been cast out there. You've got the 6 of Swords in reverse, and you've got the 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Coins upright. And they're going to be on the defensive. They're going to have to defend themselves. To me, this is saying that she feels like they have made a mistake, that she doesn't think they've done the right thing. The 6 of Swords there. It's a foolhardy journey, a journey by mistake, and they've cost themselves adrift for no reason, and that they're going to be worse off for it, and they're just going to be on the defensive, battling all the time. Okay, does she see herself in Meghan? Eight of Wands. Messages going backwards and forwards. She was one for letters, wasn't she? No. Interestingly enough, she sees herself more in Kate and William. Because the messages back and forwards, the messages directed to, and she's taken it out of the situation and she's saying more in Kate and she sees herself more in Kate and William. That's interesting. That's not what I expected. What about Harry? What did you think of Harry? He's just learning. He's watching his family grow. He's just thinking of the money. He's going through some anxiety. He's got seriously like a dark night of the soul going on at the moment. He needs to find balance and bring things forward. Like Harry's on a very go slow, like there's some very dark, murky energy around him at the minute. Even though he's trying to show to the world that he's like, yeah, we're learning, we're growing, but he's having sleepless nights. He's having dark thoughts. And what he does need is to bring balance and art within to his life. And almost like more divinity. So she thinks they've made a mistake. She doesn't see herself. She thinks they've made a foolish mistake. Harry's going through something. What message did she have for them, if any? Strength. They've got to be strong. They need to stop fighting with each other, with everyone else. Focus on the child. There's Archie, Page of Coins. They need to be strong. They need to stop fighting, and they need to focus on their boy. They need to stop fighting with each other. They need to stop fighting with everyone else, and they need to focus on the boy. It's interesting that she thought she was more, she thinks she's more like William and Kate. Does she have a message for Charles? About Meghan and Harry? Ooh, swords. He needs to think on a new way of dealing with them. There's been this kind of immature energy when he's been dealing with Harry and Meghan. And he needs to start something new with them, but he needs to stand his ground when he's dealing with Harry and Meghan. He's going to be idealistic, and sometimes the Ace of Swords leads to ruin. we go. He is going to reach out and try and make their lives a little bit better. He is going to try, but here we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm very worried about Harry. I'm going to do a different reading on him. Because the impressions and the images that are coming through and everything that's come through from Wallis and every other reading else I've done is showing that there's something really wrong with Harry, guys. Like, really not good. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, just one more card then, one more card. Queen of Cups. Diana. Wow, Diana's around this situation. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there and we'll pick it up and do a different reading on how Harry's doing in the next few days. And yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this and leave comments down below. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.